Hey everyone, welcome back to Panels to Pixels. My name is Josh, and we just got a ton of new Spider-Man PS4 news revealed. It's like all of our combined Christmases have come at once. And this is just going to be a quick video breaking down the 10 biggest reveals, including some that maybe have gone under the radar for some people. But let's start with one that definitely won't have gone under the radar, the big reveal that we were all waiting for, the release date. Game Informer, Insomniac and Sony have confirmed today that Marvel Spider-Man will be hitting stores September 7th, 2018. I know a lot of people online and in the Spidey squad were hoping for a June release, and some people even speculated that the number 23 that was on a wall in yesterday's reveal footage might indicate a date, but no, it's going to be September 7th. I'm personally really pleased with this. It lets other huge PlayStation exclusive games like God of War, which is releasing in June, have their time in the sun. Spider-Man is going to be a huge game for Sony and Insomniac, and I would guess a teen-rated game, so it makes a lot of sense to be releasing it in the second half of the year, getting a head start on the holiday season. The next big reveal was that we got our first look at the official cover art for the game. You can see that they've definitely gone for a minimalistic design with the bold Marvel Spider-Man logo, and then a really nice rendering of Spidey himself web-swinging across. It's a very simple design and not at all what I was expecting, but I really dig it, and it's very consistent with how they've been marketing the game so far. On top of this, we also get the reveal for what will be included in the digital deluxe edition and collector's edition of the game. I'm going to leave a link to the details of both of these in the description below, so I won't go into too much detail here, but one thing that is very interesting is that the statue that comes with the collector's edition is partially hidden because it contains a spoiler for the game. As you can see on screen, part of the statue is hidden in a box marked Raft, which is of course referring to the underwater prison for enhanced and superpowered criminals in the Marvel Universe. This leads me to believe that this statue might depict a villain from the game that hasn't been announced yet, which is incredibly exciting and something I'll talk about more in just a moment. We also learn more about some of the DLC that will be available for the game, including 3 post-launch story chapters, plus new missions, suits and characters. In an interview with Game Informer, the game's creative director Brian Intihar confirmed that there will be no microtransactions in the game, which, if you've seen my video about how a Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 would probably suck in an era of paid loot boxes, you'll know that this makes me very happy. In that same interview, we also get our first indication of a leveling system for the game, although Brian states that the maximum level you can reach is still to be determined. Part of the pre-order bonus content is 5 extra skill points. Yesterday we got our first look at what could be an alternative suit in the game, but today we get a look at the Spider-Punk suit in action, which is also a pre-order bonus. Plus we also get a brief glimpse of a noir Spider-Man skin from 2010's Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. This is awesome, and it shows that Insomniac really intend to honour the past Spidey titles with their game. Okay, here come some of the ones that might have slipped past you, but could potentially be massive. At one point in the interview, Game Informer's Leo Vader mentions that in the demo he played there was a tower with an A on it, alluding of course to the Avengers tower. It's not clear whether this was a joke or not, but if this is true it would be huge. Knowing that the Avengers exist in this universe could even suggest that Square Enix's upcoming Avengers project might take place in the same continuity. When previously asked about this on Twitter, Insomniac responded, "We're excitedly creating an all-new Spider-Man game. Today's Avengers announcement looks awesome. Great time for Marvel fans." Which fans at the time took to mean that the two titles would not be connected, but reading that back, it doesn't confirm or deny anything, and it could have just been that Insomniac's social media team were keeping the cards close to their chest. Who knows either way, but it's certainly a cool idea to speculate. Again, I'm not sure if this was a genuine response from Brian in the interview or he was cracking a joke, but when asked about a fast travel system in the game, he replied that you can just take the subway. It would certainly make sense to include a fast travel system in the game, since the same interview confirms that the game's map is considerably larger than that of previous Insomniac title Sunset Overdrive. It seems like it's going to be a massive version of New York for us to traverse, but to be honest, if the web swinging is as good as it looks, I don't think a lot of people will be taking the subway. We also get confirmation of a photo mode in the game, with a hint towards photography being a part of the gameplay. One of the officially released 4K screenshots features Spidey taking a selfie on top of a skyscraper, so it looks like we will be able to take selfies with the cell phone that Spider-Man has been seen using a lot in previous trailers. Finally, we get some more hints about what villains aside from Kingpin and Mr. Negative would be appearing in the game. We get a screenshot of the Shocker, who we had previously glimpsed in one of the trailers, and during the Game Informer interview, Brian declines to comment on whether the likes of Doctor Octopus and Sandman will be in the game. Take that however you choose, but I'm certainly very excited to see what other characters from Spider-Man's legendary Rogues Gallery will be featured in the game, and classic characters like Doctor Octopus, Sandman, and other members of the Sinister Six would definitely keep this old school Spidey fan happy. Thanks for watching this video. I obviously had to rush to get this out, and it was a lot of information, so I hope it wasn't too loosey-goosey. But if you want to see more stuff like this, then you should definitely subscribe to Panels to Pixels, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.